16 Days campaign is essentially an education and activist campaign in which for 16 days, beginning with the Reclaim the Night March, we aim to educate people about gendered violence, about tackling gendered violence. I think it's so important because education about gendered violence is so important, and be able to not only represent the needs of women, be able to tackle the fears and what women go through within society, being able to educate people about that is not only good in tackling gendered violence, but I also think giving women an outlet to be able to get involved in this sort of activism can actually sort of be very empowering in its own right. So within the Students' Union, we've got some drop-in sessions with report and support, one-on-one sessions if women students have any concerns or queries and need advice regarding that. We've got a social specifically for queer women about their experiences with gendered violence. We're having a forum, a gender equality forum in Coffee Revs, where we're going to talk about what the university and the SU can do regarding tackling gendered violence and making university a more equal space for women. And then we've got a art therapy session as well, just as a more social and chill sort of event. And then broader in Sheffield, the council will hold a vigil for victims of women who've been victims of femicide. That's on, I believe, the first Thursday of every month, where they meet outside of the City Hall and honour the lives of those we have lost. I think, because obviously there's so many issues, I think there's not just one that is the most important, but one I think that really needs to be tackled is this sort of lad culture, this egging your mates on to disrespect women, not being respectful to women in public spaces, and just viewing it as just it's just locker room talk, or it's just fun and games, and when actually this sort of lad culture can be very misogynistic. And young men, especially now, especially with social media, people like Andrew Tate on social media, it's quite easy for young men to get sucked into that sort of thought pattern of not viewing women as as their equals. And I think in university space and university life in Sheffield, tackling that lad culture is so important in order to make Sheffield and just university spaces safer for women. To any woman at the university, whether you're student, staff, first year, or you're doing a PhD, no matter who you are, if you feel you need help, reach out. There will be people that can support you. Reach out to the Students' Union. Report if something's happened to you. Report it through the report and support system. Remember, you're not alone, and there are people here that will support you. So don't be afraid to reach out if you need it.